And we're back. And the Wind Talisman, as I mentioned, is awesome. You can warp to any save point that you have been to. And you know, if she knew about what it did, it strikes me as funny how she never used it. That would have helped her in the intro there when she was being chased by wolves. She could have just used that and teleported back to town. We do so much damage now. Awesome. Oops. Anyway, you guys don't even give me anything anymore. Don't know why I'm fighting you. Just out of habit. I'll slay everything. Ah. Fire first, I believe. What do we have up here? We've got a whole bunch of dudes. Some Revol, of course. What were you expecting? And that's everything here. At the quarry. We want to go to... I wonder if that would be quicker. Yeah, let's just go to the storehouse. There's more treasure above the shaft here, but we can't get up there until we have double jump. So, ignoring all these losers, dash makes this so much better. Oop. We can go over here now. Bob's pendant. Bob was that dude who, the apprentice miner who died when the bridge collapsed. So I'm sure this pendant will be important to someone who cared for him. Hey guys, I've got time to... Don't want this video to go on for too long. I could have just tacked it on to the end of the other one, but I want it to be its own thing, just so you guys know where to look for all the secret roundups. I think that's everything here, I could be wrong. Before I forget, like I did in my practice run, let's give this pendant to Bob's, I believe, grandmother? Oh, Ellen is here too. At all, Ada's been through a lot, so please try to look past her gruff attitude. She's really a very nice person. She recently lost her grandson, Bob. Yeah, grandmother. He was killed in a quarry accident shortly before you arrived. A bridge collapsed beneath his feet. Yeah, that sucks. He was still just an apprentice when it happened. All the other miners spent weeks looking for him, but no one ever found any trace, not even any of his equipment. And Ada's been shut away in her house ever since. I've tried everything to cheer her up, but she's inconsolable. I think it's partially because Bob's parents were killed in a quarry accident too. Man. Ada's been like a mother to Bob ever since, and then the same thing just happens again. Life can be so unfair. He probably wouldn't have hit her so hard either if they'd found his body, or even just one of his belongings. Speaking of which, hey, that pendant, may I see it? Oh, it is. It really is. Bob, I'm certain of it. This was my grandson's pendant. Adol gave Bob's pendant to Ada. Thank you. You really searched for this just for me? I'm so sorry for my earlier behavior. Seeing a young man like you brought up a lot of painful memories. It just hurts so much. I don't want to know you, because then if you got killed too... Well, at any rate, I do beg your forgiveness. You're an adventurer, are you not? Please, allow me to give you something as a token of my thanks. I got that from one of the Genos Island natives back when I was just a girl. You can bring light to the very darkest of places, and not just light, but truth as well. It said that anything exposed to it will reveal its true form. I have no need for its powers, though. Bob's pendant is far more precious to me. But you could use it, no? Yes. It's a side quest, but it's pretty necessary, because this thing is awesome. Both of those functions are really, really, really nice. And before we leave, with my sword a little bit. And what? Oh, I never opened up that warp point. We'll go do that right now. We got one more side quest. If you head to the mines now, you miss out on this. Or it might be after you complete the mines, I forget which, but you also want fire. Also, yeah, new wolves, new flowers, they burst fire. They're still not all that tough. We haven't been up here yet. This is where we started the game. I'm going over this way just to get the warp point. We can't go up there yet because we don't have double jump. We need double jump for everything. Yeah. Our boat is still here. As well as a money jar. Hey guys, I got time for you. More points. Yay, cute maid. I have a weakness for maids. Andre, if you've been watching the gate like you were supposed to, this would never have happened. Are you slacking on the job again? Sleeping maybe? Or off somewhere frolicking away? It doesn't really look like he has anywhere to go. What? So this is my fault now? He shouldn't have been out of the castle unattended in the first place. Hello, sir. I'm sorry to bother you at random, but have you seen a little boy around here by any chance? A boy in formal attire? Adult considered the question for a moment, then shook his head. Oh, okay. Thanks anyway. I just don't know what to do. That poor boy is out there all alone. You, sir, you appear to be a traveling swordsman, are you not? If you should come across a young boy in your travels, would you be so kind as to escort him back to this castle? Hero time! Thank you very much, sir. You're very kind. The young master seems to have slipped past the guards and is likely lost and alone in his dangerous lands. Anything you can do to find him and confirm his safety would be most appreciated. If he's not found before the Count learns of his absence, you better believe heads are gonna roll. Come on, man. My life is at stake here. Seriously, you don't know Lord Maguire. Please, find the boy. Easy way to find him. Just warp to the Obone's ruins. Hi. Don't mind me. I'm magic. Who are you, mister? You look like a girl. Adol told the maybe boy that a maid from the castle had been looking for him and had asked Adol to bring maybe him home. Aw, really? After I followed father all this way, seems a shame to go back now. Alright, if I resist, I'll just get in more trouble. You may escort me back to the castle, and thank you. You are now escorting the maybe boy. If you've forgotten your way, the castle is to the north along the main road. You really can't miss it. I'll follow your lead. Also, save. He has a health bar, and you can only take, like, 2 hits. So be glad you don't have to escort him very far. Also, all the enemies will completely ignore you and go straight for him, because they're just nice like that. Also, the flowers are your main worry. The wolves aren't anything too serious. I want that strength up. Give me. I think that affects magic damage too. I could be wrong about that. Oh, don't hit him. That was lucky. Come on, little boy. No. away from him. No, he took a hit. Half his health is gone. Here he is. Don't mind the cut. Master Kristoff, you're safe. I was so worried about you. I keep telling you how dangerous it is to leave the castle with all these monsters about. Please, try to listen. Do you know how upset I would be if anything were to happen to you? Fran, I'm sorry. I just wanted to see where Father was going. He never plays with us anymore. I barely even see him. You were chasing after the Count, then? I understand. I'll keep quiet about this. Just don't do it again, okay? Well, at least he's back, safe and sound. You just literally saved my neck. Really now. If you hadn't been goofing off on the job, this never would have happened in the first place. Fine, fine, I'll admit it. I should have been more careful, and I'm sorry. Anyway, we should keep the lady of the manor waiting. We shouldn't keep the lady of the manor waiting, right? She's been rather worried herself, after all. Oh, yes, you're absolutely right. Adel, I believe I believe Milady would wish to thank you personally if you have time to spare. Please, won't you join us inside? Really doesn't sound like a good idea, but okay. I believe the Countess has kept this little incident a secret from Lord Maguire. And thank goodness for that. If he found out we'd allowed his son to leave the castle unescorted, he'd have our necks. I suddenly can't read all of a sudden. Ordinarily, the castle is off limits to commoners, and especially outsiders. But this is a special order directly from the Countess. Consider yourself lucky. I suddenly find myself wanting to see that little trap boy playing with the maid. Somebody please draw this. The traps we've installed throughout the castle seem wildly unnecessary, but I suppose Maguire knows best. Though I probably shouldn't have mentioned that to an outsider, so let's just say I didn't, okay? A clock tower was recently added to the castle, built right off the chapel. It's ostentatious, even by Roman standards. I was rather shocked when I first saw it, but after getting to know Lord Maguire better, it all makes sense. I don't get it. Can I go in here? Sorry, but the rest of the castle is still off limits. Be thankful we've been allowed even this far in. I only looked away for a moment, and he's almost slipped past me. Thank you so much for bringing him back. I can't tell you what a savior you've been to us. Presenting the lady of the castle. Whoa. She's nice on the eyes. I like how pale she is. You were the swordsman who brought my son home, are you not? From the bottom of my heart, I give you my thanks. Oh, neat. His hair's so red, it looks like his head is on fire. Now it's me, their daughter. I like her hair. Hey, what's his name? Oh, right. I forgot to ask. Of course you did. My name is Elizabetha. I am betrothed to Count Maguire, the lord of this land. These are our children, Alice and Kristoff. Yay, Alice! May I have your name? That's one of my favorite female names, next to Nina. Adel politely introduced himself, like coughing right in her face. Master Adel, then. By your hand, my son has been safely returned to my care. I haven't the words to express my appreciation, but please accept this as a... Words. Accept this gift as a small token of it. Augite Bruges. Aw, yeah. This thing's actually pretty awesome. I've never seen an adventurer before. You're really handsome. I'm sure you must have all sorts of stories to tell. Yes, I'd like to hear some tales of adventure as well. Won't you tell us of your heroic deeds, Mr. Adel? It seems you piqued their curiosity, and mine as well, I must admit. Might you be willing to join us for dinner, Master Adel? Yeah, that's not going to be a good idea. My children seem to have taken quite a shining to you. My lady of Elizabetha, may I inquire as to what you are doing? Uh-oh. Chester. Hi. Chester. Chester. Me. Good afternoon, Master Kristoff, Mistress Alice. Wrong voice. Sir Stoddart. Names. It is excellent that Master Kristoff has been found. However, we cannot allow suspicious individuals in the castle. This man saved my son. I feel we should accord him our trust, lest we... Count Maguire has deferred the castle's security and defensive duties to me, my lady. Please understand, I am only doing what I must to fulfill these duties. Very well, you may proceed. Have you lost your mind? You would dare show your face here after what transpired in the ruins? I suggest you get out of here before Lord McGuire sees you. And that's that. Sir Chester Stoddard, he's the man to avoid right now. If his eyes meet mine, I'm pretty well screwed. I'm counting the seconds before the end of my shift and praying I'll make it all the way to the end. You're just on guard duty, what are you worried about? Exquisite quality with a gem blessed by a priest. Coaxes enemies to drop more items. Which is handy. Anyhow, I can't think of any other side quests we would have at the moment, so whoops. Let's pop over to where we have to go. Save our game. And next time we'll head into the next area. See you then.